Thanks for joining us. As election season continues to heat up, a local state representative has announced that she's running for governor.
People get to know me, they know I care about them, they know I care about their families and our communities, and I think I'll get support from Minnesotans all over the state.
Kristin Robbins is a Republican from Maple Grove. She was first elected to the state house in 2018. Robbins chairs the Fraud Prevention Committee, where she's been critical of Governor Tim Walz and DFL management of tax dollars. Robbins is one of at least 5 Republicans that will compete for the nomination.
I welcome everyone in the race. I think it's good to have a robust primary, but I think I'm the most qualified to lead our state. I've been in the legislature for 4 terms now. I've chaired the Fraud Committee. I'm senior on taxes. I know how state government functions, but I'm also from the private sector.
Robbins says she plans to visit the state fair to meet as many people as possible. Meanwhile, Tim Walz hasn't said if he'll run for a 3rd term. In other election news, a local lawmaker tossed his hat in the ring to be the next leader of the Hennepin County Attorney's Office. Cedrick Frazier announced his bid to succeed current attorney Mary Moriarty in a YouTube video. He's currently a DFL lawmaker representing New Hope and Crystal in the House of Representatives. He's also a former New Hope City Council member and public defender. As an attorney, he was legal counsel for Minneapolis Public Schools. He's the first candidate to officially enter the race. Moriarty is not looking for a 2nd term in office. She said she wants to focus on running the office, not running for office. A new early childhood daycare center is proposed for the city of Maple Grove, one that company representatives say will help address a critical community need. The Gardner School is proposing to build a nearly 12,000 square foot facility in northwest Maple Grove, west of Menards. The facility would be licensed for up to 160 children. The Gardner School is also constructing a similar size project in Plymouth. It has 6 childcare facilities currently operating in the Twin Cities. A police chaplain can be a vital support in times of crisis. But right now, Crystal, Robbinsdale, and New Hope share just one. I share how a training is looking to boost those ranks. A police officer's job has many layers, responding to traffic stops, noise complaints, tragedies.
As police officers, there are a fair number of times we deal with things that are tragic or horrific.
Robbinsdale Captain John Elder says a lot of the time, officers have to handle those feelings alone. He remembers years ago, after responding to the death of an infant, he was shaken up.
That was one of those calls that grabs a hold of you. And I will never forget the chaplain that we had at our department at the time called the next day and checked in on me.
Elder spoke to a police chaplain, someone who helps officers work through trauma, but also supports victims and families at the scene of a crime. For 3 police departments, sharing just one is not enough.
Representatives from the 3 police agencies got together and said, you know what, we really need this. We need this back.
And that's what they did.
How do we, as chaplains, build trust and offer support so officers see us as a safe and valued presence?
A training of 8 police chaplains, boosting those ranks.
You're seeing a lot of the same things that an officer sees, but you're responding at a different capacity.
Faith leaders from across the community are stepping up to answer that call, trained by chaplain and Crystal pastor Jeremy Bratcher.
Do I know my limitations for what I'm about to encounter?
The trainees are working through conversations on what officers might need and how they can help them every step of the way.
If you were going through a traumatic event, would I be okay telling you, I don't know? I don't know why this happened to you today, but I know how we can get through it together.
With one goal, a higher quality of help for everyone. These 8 chaplains would serve Crystal, Robbinsdale, and New Hope on rotating shifts. They hope to launch the program this November. The Twin Cities are dominated by major grocery store chains like Cub and Hy-Vee, but there's a small community grocery store in Crystal that's continued to thrive for more than 60 years. And as Delane Cleveland reports, the longtime owner of Olmsted's Fresh Market just received a prestigious honor.
The store is a community fixture here.
Olmsted's Fresh Market in Crystal isn't your typical grocery store.
It's different. Smaller.
Jim Olmsted has owned this small store for the last 25 years, much to the delight of his staff members.
Jim is a great guy. He's very cordial to everybody in our store as well as the employees. wonderful person.
Jeremy, our meat department manager.
The store has produce and deli items just like any other grocer, but what sets this place apart is the customer service.
Yeah, it's a little different. We bag your groceries and carry them out, and we do things a little differently.
It's the kind of service that helps them stand out with other big box supermarkets nearby.
We're not going to be the cheapest store in town, but we will hopefully be the friendliest and take care of our customers the best.
Considering that the store's been around for nearly 65 years, they're doing something right. Olmsted suffered a stroke last year, making it difficult for him to communicate. But that didn't stop the Minnesota Grocers Association from naming him to their Hall of Fame.
It was a complete surprise.
It was a moving night and very well deserving.
Carly Ackerman is on the staff of the MGA, which held a ceremony in July to honor Olmsted for his decades of outstanding service.
He is really all that encompasses somebody who really prides himself in being there for the community, and that is very well deserving of why he was named Hall of Fame.
A lot more personalized.
Olmsted began his career bagging groceries and then worked his way up the ranks, eventually operating 4 stores. Through it all, there is one thing he's loved most.
The people. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I like the people.
In Crystal, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
Jim Olmsted is one of 32 people inducted into the Minnesota Grocers Association Hall of Fame since 1993.
For the past 20-plus years, CCX Sports has honored outstanding athletes and coaches from the Northwest suburbs with induction into our Hall of Fame. Here's John Jacobson with the story of one of our 2024 inductees.
He was one of Minnesota's elite prep distance runners of the 2000s. We welcome 2017 Maple Grove High School graduate Alex Miley into the CCX Hall of Fame. Growing up in Maple Grove, Alex tried a lot of sports, including baseball and football. And then in middle school, committed to cross country and track and field.
So my mom was a track runner. She ran at Mankato, and she's like, maybe you should try this. And it was a good choice. Ended up doing cross country, and I was a little torn with football, but in hindsight, I definitely think I made the right move there.
Not only did he find that he enjoyed running, he was good at it too, like really good.
He's kind of one of a kind for us. As in my experience, I haven't coached another athlete quite at his caliber, both I think as an athlete and also even just as a teammate.
Alex was a 3-time state qualifier in cross country and 4 times in track and field. After missing out on an individual title in cross country as a senior, he did win a gold medal in track in the 3,200-meter run.
I fell short in cross country, and my body shut down in that race, and I was determined to win a state title in track, and it was definitely a weight lifted off my shoulder when I had done it.
But outside of his personal success, Alex moved the Crimson program up to another level.
I mean, all these different runners that have been in our program for a long time, when Alex started taking off, they went with him. It was a really exciting time to be a part of Crimson Cross Country.
And it wasn't only athletics Alex was involved in at Maple Grove. He admits now he probably overextended himself with all the activities he tried.
I joined DECA and Model UN and some other programs and activities outside of school, and just wanted to meet other individuals at the school. I think all those other activities, I was humbled, right? It was coming from running, it was something, this was fairly easy for me. I'd done it for many years, and you step into something else and these people are eons ahead of me. Let's learn from them.
Following strong finishes at the Nike Regional and National races and winning the Gatorade Cross Country Runner of the Year in Minnesota, Alex accepted an offer to attend school and run at Duke University in North Carolina.
Duke was a school where I wanted to go out east, kind of southeast, different part of the country, wanted to explore that. And to be honest, if I was a little bit taller and a little bit more skills, I probably would have played basketball in high school, but that's my favorite sport, honestly.
A 3-time All-ACC runner, a school record holder and 2-year captain, He and his cross-country teammates finished on a high note with the school's highest NCAA finish in 15 years.
It was a great moment and definitely one of my top memories at Duke, and just the culmination of the team coming together and, you know, seeing us 4 years, it was worth it.
With his business degree from Duke, Alex landed a job with Golden Valley-based General Mills, where he works remotely as a senior cost management consultant.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Supply chain's been dynamic. You know, ever since COVID, it's been a little wonky with just being able to get supplies on, you know, from suppliers, but also to get items on the shelf. So our organization's been working hard, and for me, as I mentioned, going to Duke, I always wanted a challenge.
After graduation, Alex got married to his high school sweetheart, Bree. The couple moved to California, where, with an extra year of eligibility from the NCAA because of COVID, he ran as a grad student at Santa Clara University.
It was just a different experience, but one that I would certainly do again.
Tune in to CCX Labor Day weekend for our 2025 Hall of Fame special as we induct 4 new members into the Hall. That's all for sports. More CCX News after this.
Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.